I was raped. And so I would never intentionally go after somebody's husband. Now saying your background, my marriage broke because of disrespect. Or we are shy about when it comes to sex, marriage, intimacy, romance. Some of us have come twice, thrice, 4, 5, 10. I believe that I have come more times. People fear my aura, royalties being paid and all that. We don't have any of those. We had it then. We don't have it now. So the industry will suffocate you so much that you will drop the business. That's what is happening. The moment an actor says that I have a manager, talk to my manager.
They say life is a journey, but I'm about to have a conversational journey with the evergreen, ever beautiful Pascaline Edwards. And I'm sure there's a lot we are going to learn from her. So stick and stay, and let's enjoy the conversation. I'm really honored, I must say. And knowing that I grew up watching you, and amazingly, where we are filming right now, I grew up here, like few houses away.
Okay.
So it's like a full circle moment for me.
Right.
Seeing the neighborhood and seeing someone that I used to see on screen, Charlie, I'm
so
really
like
honored.
Memories coming back.
Yes.
This is Nyaniba, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I
think when I was about maybe 2, 3-ish, my grandmother lived. They have a house around here. My mother's mother.
Okay.
My maternal mother. She used to have a poultry farm, and I was always in the poultry, there with the chickens.
Okay, animal lover.
To be honest, since I grew, I never even bothered to find out which house. But anytime I pass around here, I feel at home. I don't know why, because I grew up a bit here or something.
I'm also so comfortable right now.
Yeah.
So you've been in the industry for so long, right? My first question is going to be that what sacrifice would you say that you've done to put you in the position that you are right now as a woman?
Sacrifices. For acting.
Right.
I think I've virtually sacrificed half of my life. Yes. Because acting demands a lot of attention, a lot of work, a lot of research, a lot of reading. And if you're not dedicated, if you don't sacrifice certain things to become perfect at this, then you're joking. So I would say half of my life I sacrificed for acting. Yes.
You talked about reading, doing research. I mean, there's been a lot of perception out there that people who are in the arts are not smart. They go to school and things don't work out, and then they find themselves.
I know it. We hear it all the time. I think recently, something that, just to confirm this,
right?
There was a show 2 years ago or something on UTV, and they were talking about this man, Stevie Wonder, coming to Ghana to become a Ghanaian, and he has added to the GDP and all that. And I said, well, it doesn't reflect in my pocket, so I don't see. And under the comments, people wrote that I was empty and all that. But me, I like to always play the devil's advocate. I like to come down to the level of the person who has not entered the classroom, who doesn't know about GDP. If you talk about me going to somewhere because I've achieved something, and so their GDP there, the system, everything is working, what is that going to do for the man on the street? That is where I come from.
Is it reflecting?
So if from your point of view, if I'm empty, that's fine, because where you're standing is not where I am standing. So I wouldn't argue with you. But from my point of view, reading what you have written, I could equally say you're empty. Because you don't know why I said what I said. You're not standing where I'm standing. You're not wearing my shoes.
You don't understand.
You don't understand
the reason why
you don't.
Yeah.
So people are quick to answer, but not to listen to answer. As soon as you start speaking, somebody is ready to answer without even listening to what you're saying.
And understanding
it.
Yeah.
So I take life to be like that. I don't just go out and speak all the big English and all the knowledge, and that's what artists do. When you study art, they tell you that you're like clay in the hands of a director.
Right.
And clay not molded into anything, it's nothing. It's just clay. So for an artist, before the production comes out, before everything comes out, the director is telling you what to do, how to say it, this, that. So you are flat, you are empty, you're nothing. They will mold you into that. So if you understand that and you go for interviews, you don't just go. My colleague right now is an ambassador too in this country. Is it
Spain?
Honorable Spain?
Okay.
Do you think she's empty?
Not at all.
Thank you. So you see, look at Honorable John.
Right.
I don't do politics. But if I wanted to do politics, I think I'll be more than Rollins. Because I know who I am. I am fire.
Okay.
And I'm disciplined. I don't tolerate mediocre stuff.
Okay.
So if I go into politics, politics will suffer. So I'd rather stay back.
Do you think that it's an attitude thing generally, or social media has given people the audacity to?
Well, social media has upgraded it.
Okay.
But generally, people are like that. Somebody could pass by, see you, and talk about you. You wouldn't know. But social media has enhanced it. So social media is just spotlight on everything that we're doing.
I mean, still on social media, in your era when you started, there wasn't any social media. Do you think that it's come to enhance your art, or it's rather, put some people out of the business?
No, it doesn't put anybody out of business. It's just the way we are made. Social media is just, like I said, it's just the light that is shining on everything.
Okay.
So we are all not the same. You watched me 2 days ago, today I'm not the same.
Right.
So if there's a role that I used to play, I can't play the same role today. Not that I can't, but at a younger version of me, I can't. I'm old, so I should play older role.
Right.
So if you're not seeing some of us, it's just that maybe there are no roles for us.
Okay.
There are roles for the younger generation. There's something I've studied. If you look at the industry, music, art, acting, fine art and all that, if you look at it, you realize that from the age 20 to 35, you're there. If you miss that chance, you're not there anymore. If you watch TV, you realize that it is for the youth.
And then you see that even younger people are being made up to look older.
That's what I've realized, that it is their time. So if you don't make it within that time and you pass that, you're gone. If there's nothing for you to do, you're not here. There's another section for you, and you have to find it.
But do you think it's the right thing?
It is. That's what is happening. If you look everywhere in the world, just use movie as and the music as a setup and watch. You realize that it's the youth from 20 to 35. The moment you cross 35, because we age in a certain way.
Right.
So the moment you're young, you have the energy to do all the things. You can do everything.
If you look at Hollywood, for instance, right?
It is also there.
So people like the Denzel Washingtons, they're still in the game.
How often do you see him in movies?
Okay.
A director will write a script
Right.
for Denzel, him in mind, in his old age.
So
but not when he was
wouldn't
young.
even need to audition or anything.
Exactly.
Right.
When you're old, it's a different ball game. It's completely different.
Okay, let me take you back to one of the films that made you a stab in the back.
Yeah.
I think you were. How old were you when you did that? You remember?
I was about 24,
Okay.
25-ish.
And in that film.
Really? Yeah, you. I was about 27.
Oh, okay.
So we did some, and then we did the rest. So it was all between that time.
Over the years.
Yes.
Was that your first production ever?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't.
I guess that was like.
That was what brought me
popular.
up. Yes, that's why the time is confusing. It was around 97. So I was 27.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that character, Ife, that you played, made the public see you in a certain way, like have a misconception? And did you have to live to that type of expectation of people? Were you different from the character?
Yes. I'm totally different from the character. But it gave the public a conception about me, which is fine. Because I learned along the line that if you can act so well, for somebody to see you in real life and hate you or love you, it means that you're good at what you do. So I took it like that. But when it comes to acting, like I said, you are the clay in the potter's hand. So you're like, the director will mold you. So everything I did was scripted. Back then, we didn't know about scripts. So, and who are you going to tell that it was a script and you just play the parts? We all know that it's movie. The only thing we know is that when you die in a movie, you come back and continue another movie. Apart from that, everything you do in a movie is real. That is what the audience sees. They don't see the director, they don't see the crew, they don't see anybody. It's you. So if the movie is not nice, it is you they attack. If it is nice, it's you.
It's you they're seeing. So.
Exactly, it's you they're seeing. But some people also know that there are people behind the scenes, but they don't know how it's done. So this was what brought me really up. And this also made me live my life, my true self, because it made me separate my work from my private life. Even though the artist has no private life, but I managed to have a private life. So when you come to my home, I'm a different person. When I'm on the job, I'm a different person. So it was, I would say it was a school of a whole thing for me. That movie, Stab in the Dark, yes.
Wow. What would you say you learned from that era as a young actor who has fame? And
from that era, I learned that no matter what you do, there will be consequences. Whether you know what you're doing it intentionally or not, there are always consequences. Because if you watch the movie, it was fun all through. I was enjoying my life all through. But at the end, nobody predicted that there was going to be suffering, beatings, and all that. And everybody who took part in the beating also had their own coming their way. So I learned a lot, because at that time, I always say that at that time I was too young to experience certain things. But it opened my eye to the world and to understand certain things. So in life, there are certain things I would never do.
What are some of the things?
I would never insult an elder. Or intentionally go after somebody's husband. I will not. If we start dating, and for some reason I realize that you're lying to me that you are married and I didn't know, we are ending it immediately. Because I wouldn't want to intentionally cause pain to anybody. Because if you do it, it will come back to you. If it doesn't get to you, your children are there. Your lineage is continuing. They will feel it. So I would not do it. So
indirectly, you want to tell us that you got involved with someone's husband or?
Oh yes, earlier in my life, before I got married, I dated a guy, and we all thought we were going to get married. I was living with my brothers. Everybody liked him. We all thought we were going to get married. My cousins, they liked him. But I started asking a few questions, because how he wanted us to do the thing and where, the secrecy and all that. Meanwhile, I go to his house and there's nothing about woman in the house. So I didn't know. But then I used to take him to a friend's shop, and that shop was for guys who were my friends. So one day he went there with his wife and the baby. And the guys know me. So one called me and said, Charlie, you fall our hand. Oh, what happened? I'm like, what's going on? He said, but your guy is married. I said, my guy married. For where? That day, you should see me. Broken heart, disappointed, everything. I was like, I wanted to cry. In fact, I cried. But when I didn't believe that he was married. No matter what.
Nothing showed that.
One of the guys, they wanted me. So second thought, I was like, no, this guy is trying to play a fast one. So I called my cousin. I said, Charlie, this is the day. I want you to find out something for me. So I gave him the direction to the guy's house and everything. And my cousin, Charlie, I don't even know where he is. He went and he came by. He said, I saw the wife, I saw the baby. Apparently, the wife went to have a baby. So she only comes once a while and then goes. And I'm like, hey, it's finished.
Wow.
I didn't say anything. I just ended the relationship. I just ended it.
What advice will you give to young people who are trying to get to know someone? What would you say they should look out for?
Me, I wouldn't tell you to do anything. It is your life. Do what makes you happy. I wouldn't say because I don't do, you two don't do, but use your head.
Okay.
If it works for you, fine, because there are some tribes that they can marry more. If you are within that tribe, who am I to say that don't go? You understand? So check what works for you, and then go about it. Me, I don't. If I will advise you to live like me, then life would end.
How do you
live?
There
has to be balance.
How do you live?
Me, I'm very open and open at the same time private.
Okay.
I live alone, and I have the most fun with myself alone, and I'm happy. Okay. But if I say you live alone, you can't. You will go mad.
What would be your concept of love? You know,
love is in everything. Love is in the way you look at somebody. Okay. Love is in the way you treat somebody, the way you talk to somebody. Okay. The way you respect the person. It's love. Okay. Love has nothing to do with sex. Love is how you treat the next person. Okay.
Do you think love is great enough to transition into marriage?
Oh, yes. Yes. The moment you think about somebody's welfare, you think about his respect. I mean, the person mustn't be in your presence for you to respect him. Right. You know, somebody can disrespect you in your absence, and the people there can actually contribute to the respect. Okay. And this person will come and tell you they love you. It doesn't work like that. So I can respect you and marry you, and then it will grow from there.
You think that people should get married first and let the love grow, or people should
love always grows. Love always grows. There are some families that marriages are arranged for them. They don't know each other from anywhere, but they stay together. They love. When you see them, you would not believe that these people never knew themselves, and it works. Even with your own person that you think you are in love with right now, amount of love you have for that person is not the same amount you will have for them in 2 or 3 years to come. When the love is fresh, it's like it boils. You are excited, you want to do everything. But when the love matures, you are settled, you trust the person, you respect the person. You can go 2-3 days without talking to the person, but that maturity of that love is there. You see that person talking to another man or another woman, and you know there's nothing in there. It is here with you. You don't overdo things and shout and demand attention. No, love doesn't do that. Love is calm and stable. And with years, it becomes stable. And that is what most people take wrong. They think that when it is no longer boiling, means it's not there. Now saying your background, that no. Right now, we've left at the pizza level. We're thinking about what can I do for her to survive without me? Okay. What can I do to support him so that if he's not there, I can also live? Okay. That's what we now think of. What about the children coming? What are we doing for them? Now, the love, if you like, within that situation, let somebody tell that some man was holding her or trying to kiss her. You will see your heart flip. It means that it is not going, it's there, but it's stable, it's calm. Because now I know you. So it grows.
With that type of setting, if you were married, right, and your husband, goes out there and it's true that she's with another female, what would be your reaction?
You don't say anything. You just watch, because action speaks louder than words. He could say no. If it was yes, out of respect, out of not wanting to hurt you, he would say no. Okay.
What if you have evidence and you know that's no?
You don't have to even ask. You know your man. You've noticed that somebody is taking his attention. What do you do to get that attention back? There's no need to fight. There's no need to see.
You think the young people will agree with you?
Well, if they agree, that's fine. If they like, they should try it and see. Me, my ex-husband, that was what I was doing.
Okay.
The silent, I will treat you silently.
Okay.
I'm not going to ask you about this. I've seen it. I'm not going to ask you. I respect you. I will chat with you. I'll give you whatever you want. But you yourself will notice that that's an upgrade. I will upgrade my things.
Oh.
You understand? I will upgrade certain things so that when you go, before you even touch, you will start thinking, I'm sure she knows. So you'll be playing with your mind. Because I'll make signs for you to see that
I know.
Maybe I know something, but you are not sure because I'm not all over the place.
Okay.
So you retrace your steps.
Okay.
That is if that person is a wise man. Some people, once you don't talk, they will continue doing.
So, I mean, we are educating.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, people are watching.
Sure.
Is that what broke your marriage?
Well, my marriage broke because of disrespect.
Okay.
And for me, I have the patience. I have a lot of patience. I always say that I don't have patience. But when it comes to certain things,
Right.
my patience is so... a friend of mine said, your patience is stupidity. It's so stupid.
It's limited.
It's like, I will give you rope. When I start pulling the rope, when I do like this,
Okay.
your own words, you sit around you and I'll be pulling you. I'll pull you out, then you realize now there is no rope, you will confess. And that's me. I would, from the go, I will not mind you. When I notice that it's going too much, I'll call you and then I'll advise you. Charlie, this thing you are doing is not good. I will not accuse you. I'll just tell you straight up, this thing you are doing is not good. It's not healthy. For your own life, for your own health, for this, I will educate you. And then I'll leave it there. And if I see that it's becoming too much and I can't take it anymore, well, the door was never locked anyway. I'll just walk.
Wow. Do you think you get married again? Are you seeing someone?
Oh no, right now I'm not seeing anybody.
Okay.
It's been 3 years, I'm not seeing anybody.
Wow. But do you think you ever get married again?
Well, never say never.
Okay.
So, but for now, I'm not looking up to it.
Okay.
Yes. I have a few friends, guys, we go out, we drink, we jam and all that, but it ends there.
Okay.
And in life, what else is there too?
Mm.
Yeah. But you never know. So when it comes, well.
Talking about marriage and family, of late I've seen that you speak a lot about women and fertility, childbirth, and all that. What will you describe fertility to be?
Well, fertility is a lot of things.
Right.
A lot. It could be through what you're eating. It could be that from childbirth. The moment you were born, maybe you had issues in there.
Right.
Some people, they're born with no womb. Some are born with no tubes. Some one tube. Some there's a lot. Some people, their own, too many things.
Right.
Could be any of those things. And then also, as you're growing, it could be maybe infection and you don't know. You've had infection, you don't know. Some little things. Not taking care of yourself, how you eat and all that. So infertility encompasses a lot. And before you conclude that you are infertile, it is not about the pregnancy just not happening. You need to go to the hospital. As a woman, before you get married, you need to go to the hospital. See a mental doctor, see a physician, see anybody, see a gynecologist. Make sure that you are okay. Because some people, you ask them for their blood group and they don't even know. You need to know. In case anything happens to you during work and then you have to take blood from the hospital. Emergency.
It's easier.
You need to know everything about yourself. So that's what it is. And this one that I'm doing the ambassadorial for, she is into herbal.
Okay.
And we all know herbal is very good, but most people misuse it.
Right.
Even the normal medicine. Some of us still overdo it. How much more herbal? Okay. And then herbal, most people also know herbals. But the dosage is the problem.
Okay.
Most people don't know the dosage. There was a time I went and then I was giving a herbal medicine.
Okay.
And the man said, "Cap we number 3 times a day." And I was like, eh. So when I came home, the first day I took 3 times. And I didn't like the feel.
Okay.
I felt like my sickness was getting worse. Everything was going off. So I decided for the next 3 days, I won't take it. So that cap, I decided to take half twice. And half twice worked perfectly. If I had continued the 3 times a day, I would have killed myself. So I went back and I told him that, Papa, next time when you are giving medicine,
Start from
here and check it. He said, yeah, their blood is over.
I'm also an advocate for herbal stuff.
Exactly,
But
exactly.
my problem has always been like dosage.
Dosage.
Yes.
So you know this, the small cups, the plastic cup, they are
yeah,
small ones for
yeah,
short.
yeah.
That's what I use. I won't take more than that. If you tell me to take the big cup like that, when I come home, I know myself. I know when something is working for me and it's not. So I take it and I know, okay, increase small, decrease small. I do my own dosage. And it works. You see, so that's the problem. But this woman, she knows it.
Okay.
And she's done it over the years. And she has children through the same thing. And I spoke to her before agreeing to be the ambassador. We had a chat. And it was her in-law, her husband's mother or grandmother who passed it on to her.
Wow.
So she went through training and she has machines. So the dosage is perfect. That is why I trust her. So I can speak to anybody about. I have friends in America who have told, hey, everybody go and take this. Even if you won't give birth, check your system and go and take it. And for her, you can't just go and say, this is wrong with me, so I want. No. She needs the report from the doctor, from your gynecologist, knowing that this is wrong, this is, So the medicine, she's not just like the way we have paracetamol. Everybody goes, no. According to what your problem is, she will give you, and she'll give you the dosage for it because she has your reports. And that's what, and she does for both men and women.
Okay, for men.
Yes. But you know, some of you guys, you always should empty. The alcohol and the energy drinks. They're not good though. Okay. Energy drink.
Right.
Have you actually taken some before?
Yes, I have. I'm not a fan, but yes, I have.
Okay, you have.
Yeah.
Now, did you notice that when you took it, during the time you had it, you were very energized. You were not tired, so you overworked.
Okay, so let me go like this. For me, I don't drink coffee.
Okay.
I don't take energy drinks.
Okay.
Because when I drink it, it's overwhelming.
Okay.
I shake. So because of that, that's why I don't do energy
Hallelujah.
drinks and I don't do coffee.
That's what they do.
So I love tea instead.
That's perfect. So the energy drink actually makes your blood works triple times, over pumping the blood. So the heart beats faster. That's why you have so much energy. So if you're taking energy drink and you're sitting and you're not doing anything, you're worrying yourself.
Right.
You have to work, run, do something with it. And when you do that, you overwork yourself. So when it gets out of your system, you're deflated, you get tired.
Right.
And if you're not careful, you get used to. That is what they call the addiction. People think they are not addicted to certain things. They think it's only drugs that they get. You can get addicted to anything at all.
Right.
That's what energy drinks are. And eventually, during and after, you notice that in time, then you have issues. Holding heart this, heart that, kidney this, that. Plenty things.
Why do you think it's difficult for us to speak about fertility more in this side of the world?
Because I've realized that blacks I say we are shy about when it comes to sex, marriage, intimacy, romance. We are shy about it. But we're not supposed to be. In fact, at least within your family, you're supposed to have conversations. Right now, I'm trying to talk about menopause with some people, and they're not getting it. And last time somebody said, we say menopause, pre-menopause. I say, hey, and come and call hospital. We say, hey, do cold water, warm water, anything, put salt, put your feet inside, relax. And it's not everything that you go to hospital. If we were talking amongst us, there will be less, this is wrong with me and all that. You see, we need to talk. I talk to my son about men issues. He talks to me. So sometimes when he's talking about men issues, from his point of view, I'm like, okay, because I also have brothers and I've heard their point of view. So I'm like, okay. Then I chip in some of the things I've heard. Then he's like, yeah, it's true. When you do it like that, we need to have a conversation.
Right.
Why are you shy to talk about certain things? If you don't talk to your own immediate, who are you going to talk to? Well, you see, that's what we do, and then our children go out seeking for answers elsewhere, and you don't know who is giving them the answers.
They might get corrupted,
and that is it. You end up having children who don't listen to you, and things are going wrong, and then you are blaming witches in your house. The witches now, they have not had your time. But you see, we are the problem. My mother speaks to me. My mother doesn't know so much about menopause. She's experiencing it. I don't experience anything about menopause. Once in a while, something comes up and I find out. So when people ask me, what I know is what I talk about. So I'm like, okay, let's other people to share their own. Let's share childbirth experiences. Let's share how to take care of children. Let's share how to keep our marriages. Let's share premenopausal. Let's share things. Women, let's share. But we won't. Everybody, I don't know, Ghana, or is it the black side? We are so, hey, that's why you don't say it too. That's why you don't say it. You can't even watch a movie that is sexual thing with it with your kids, because they will ask questions that you don't have answers to. That's what they do. When they don't have answers, they say, hey, wait there and come answer. They don't have answers. But me and my son, we watch, and then sometimes he says, do you know that this, I'm like, hey, what does he do? Then he educates me. Then I'm like, okay, I've also learned something. Okay, this is what I also know. Then we both share our experiences and what we've heard. You see, that's the problem. I don't know.
Not having answers to everything, right? I think that we tend to link it spiritually.
Yes.
So even in the case of fertility, you know, a woman is married for so many years, they're not able to have kids. And because they don't understand, like you're saying.
If at the engagement ceremony, your mother-in-law didn't smile at you for some reason, then hey, she's the witch. If your mother looked at you in a way, then hey, she's the witch. And you know, sometimes the mind can play tricks on us. Once you see some of these things, you go to bed, you have a dream that your mother-in-law flew on your bed. No, hey, your mind is playing tricks with you. You dream that your husband woke up and he's sprinkling something on the bed. You see, the things we think about, we take them, some of them, into the dreams. And then we come and blame people for it.
So you don't believe that some of these things can be spiritual?
They can be, but not everything. They can be, but not everything.
Okay.
I mean,
what's your understanding of spirituality? You know, how do you see? Let's get into that.
Spirituality.
Yeah.
It's a journey that you, an individual, takes on your own. Spirituality involves a lot. You need to know where you're coming from, how you got here, what you came with, what's your purpose on this earth, what is your final goal. You need to know a whole lot. So when people talk about spirituality, you realize that they usually talk about they themselves. Even though if you're not careful, you might not notice that they are talking about themselves, because they can only talk about what they have experienced. And sometimes they wouldn't tell you that it's a journey, but it is a journey. The moment you're born, you're taken to, if you're born in a Christian home, you're taken to church, they baptize you as a baby. That's what I went through, Presby and Roman Catholic as a baby, baptized. Then when I grew up, I knew I was baptized, but what does baptism mean? So I kept asking questions. What does baptism mean? They say to be reborn. I said, so what did I do that I was born and I was reborn again? Why was I reborn? I will ask questions. So I decided that no, I want to really know why I am being baptized. And I want to agree to the baptism before I do, because the moment you agree, baptism is an initiation. The moment you agree, they say words and you repeat. Like you go to church, raise your hand, you raise your hand. They say you accept you. It's an initiation. You have agreed to be part of that church. Are you ready to go by their laws? Are you ready to step into and do what they're supposed to do?
Right.
If you're not ready, don't go and raise your hand. So that's how I see baptism. And it's just like in our local families.
Right.
Some have deities and things. The moment you're born, even that, they protect you till you're grown. And then they teach you about it, and then your choice to go and do it. Some people will be in church, you grow before you find your way. And that is what it is. So it's a journey that everybody goes through by themselves. It is not like the churches, the religion.
General.
Yes, that is what it is.
I know you enjoy the conversation, but I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go back on the video and hit the subscribe button. By subscribing, you enable us to bring you more of this video. So go back, subscribe, come back and enjoy the conversation. Recently, you've described yourself to be a goddess, right? And you've even spoken about the fact that you reincarnated. How did you come by that assertion?
Nice one. Okay. So, this is what I believe. I believe that all of us here, some of us have come twice, thrice, 4, 5, 10, depending on what you're doing on this earth. I believe that I have come more times because until now, everything I want to do, the moment I say I want to do this, I don't know how I know it. I don't know how I know the technicalities. I just start and I do it. And people who know are like, where did you learn this from? And I realized that there are a lot of things I've done like that.
Right.
So I sat down and I realized that no, this reincarnation thing, it could be possible. Because how do you know? So I've started a journey to find me. And when I started, I had to discover myself, who I am as a person. Not the Pascaline everybody knows. Because that is the one you are seeing. What about the one you are not seeing that is inside of me? The Pascaline inside of me.
Okay.
That some people will see you and they'll say, hey, you are that. I want to see that person. And on that journey, I discovered that, okay, so we are all like, there's water in this.
Right.
There's water in that.
Yeah.
There's water everywhere. So, for example, we are all like water, the sea. So when you scoop this is me. When I scoop this is what I get. So this is me. That's your glass. When you scoop it, so the water takes the shape of your container.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, we are all
water
from one source, but we are different containers.
Okay.
And that one source is the I am.
Okay.
So if I reconnect with my I am, then I am. That is why when they ask you, who are you? You don't just mention your name, you say, I am.
Okay.
So that's what I discovered. Somebody else might discover something else. So based on that, I realized that everybody is calling one source, but with different roots.
So you agree that people in various type of spirituality, religion, is the same?
It's the same.
Okay.
You want to make a banku, you use corn.
Right.
You want to make kenke, you use corn. You want to make akpele, you use corn.
Right.
You want to make the mashke, you use corn. Anything you want to do with corn, you can do it, but it's corn. So however, whatever route you pass to go to your maker, to call your maker, that's you. You have to find it. Don't let somebody direct you. Don't let somebody tell you that this is the way. No. The Bible said it. Jesus even said it. It says he is the way. So if you want to go through Jesus, through him, then you go through him. And he said he came to show us the light. So when your eye open, you know which way you're supposed to take. There are certain things that some people will say, do this, and your eye open, do this. Well, I don't believe in that. If they believe in that, fine. I don't believe that you should practice something for your eye to open. That gift is a natural gift from the maker. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You can actually ask for it because he said, whatever you ask, I will give you. So you ask and it will be given. So if you want that sight, that spiritual sight, pray, ask for it. Some people don't have it, not because they have sinned or blah, blah. No, maybe you're not strong enough to see. If you are strong enough, if you see it and you can handle it, then why not?
What about knowing yourself, the I am that you spoke about,
Yes.
taught you that, the classroom will not even teach?
You see, that's a journey you take.
Okay.
You have to make certain moves to find you. You pray, you make moves to find you. It's a journey. You have to discover yourself. If you want something, you work towards it. So that's what I did. And you don't just start today and expect result tomorrow. Because there's a lot inside of you that you yourself you don't know. So you start discovering yourself gradually until you now realize that, so this is me. And that is when you know that now you know yourself. And when you know yourself, a lot of things will make sense to you. Since I was a child, I don't like walking barefooted. Everywhere I go, in my bed, everywhere. I entered a place and I realized they were supposed to remove their slippers. So I was like, oh, I don't like this. But anyway, that's the rule of. So I took off as soon as I took off the slippers, one of the house said, oh, you feel free, you can wear your slippers. I know you're not comfortable with it. And I was like, thank God. And I didn't know why. So when I discovered myself, that slippers made sense to me.
Okay.
I then understood, okay, so this is the reason. So I cannot say that because my journey did this, you should do that. No, your journey is different. I don't like fresh fish. But I can cook fresh fish. But I don't like the smell. If I cook fresh fish, I do anything fresh fish now, I smell it on me for over a month and I don't like that smell. So I don't go close to fish.
Right.
And after discovering myself, I realized the reason why I don't like fish. There are certain things, since childhood, there was a time, popo. My mother said, hey, you still don't like popo? I said, I don't know, I just don't like it. But once a while, when I know that it will help me with some food, I try, I mix it, and I eat it, and then that's it. But it's not something I will go out of my way and say I want to eat. Watermelons are my favorite. Bananas, I have grown to love bananas.
Okay.
So when you get to know yourself, you realize that, oh, okay, so this is the reason why I do this. This is the reason why I don't do this. That's it.
What are some of the steps that you think that people should take to know themselves?
First of all, you need to isolate yourself. You need to, if you want to really know yourself, you need to work at it. Isolation. Like when you want to see God, you pray, you fast. That is it. You want to see the God inside of you. You isolate yourself. Whatever you think, you see, sometimes we need to have conversations with our own selves. Me, I do a lot.
Okay.
You see certain people, they are walking and you see them mumbling. You think they are mad. No, they are talking to themselves. You know, some people also stand in front of mirror and then they talk to themselves. Yes, you need to talk to yourself. So in that space of trying to find you, you need to isolate yourself. So you need to gather foodstuffs and certain things that will make you not want to go out.
Okay.
Then you isolate yourself. And in that quest, I bet you will find yourself.
Wow.
If you do it genuinely and honestly, you will find yourself.
Would you say that you being a lover of fruits and natural, I mean, you added pineapple and ginger.
Yeah.
Do you think that finding yourself made you, transcend yourself into such type of lifestyle?
I don't think so. I think finding myself rather confirmed the lifestyle I was living.
Okay.
Because I had a gym for almost 20 years. And at that time, this was my lifestyle.
Okay.
No alcohol. If I would drink alcohol, then it's either wine or my ex-husband would give me rum. He taught me how to drink rum and whiskey.
Okay.
But mine is water and juice. So that had been my lifestyle all along.
Right.
And I love salads. I don't like heavy food. But as for my weekly fufu, that one day you rely, I'll get it. If I want it in the morning, I wake up at 7. By 10 o'clock, my fufu is ready. I do my fufu and I eat. Sometimes I eat it every week. Sometimes once a week. And it has been... So when I got to know myself, I realized that, okay, so this is why I was living like this. And okay, then certain things I was like, okay, now this one I have to take it out. And that's it. So it wasn't that difficult for me. Okay. Because I was already living it. There are some people who, you see them as weird. They live a certain lifestyle. But they themselves don't know why they are living that lifestyle. Until they find themselves, then they will realize that, okay, me on Saturdays, Saturday is my happiest day.
Okay.
But Saturdays too are my how do I say it, my quick reaction days.
Okay.
So when I realized that I can have both in the Saturdays, I realized that, okay, I have to be careful. So I choose calm over. So if I'm driving on a Saturday and you cross me, I'll slow down and make you go. Because if I ignite the Saturday one, I will cross you and make sure that somebody hits you and you hit somebody, then I'll go on the road.
Okay.
That one day you can't bully me on the road.
Okay.
But I realized that me show grow for baby.
Okay.
So on Saturdays when I'm driving, I don't even want to wash my car so that I'll feel like I need to drive. Let the car be dirty, let's go.
So is that why you chose today for us?
Exactly.
Oh, we are blessed.
Calm.
Do you believe in forgiveness?
Yes, forgiveness is my number one. People say love is the ultimate. I say forgiveness is the ultimate. For me, forgiveness is the ultimate. Because if I can forgive you,
right,
then I can love you. If I notice that you've done something that has hurt me so bad and I don't want to talk to you again, I will forgive you. But I always say I'm forward stretch. You are not here again. You are there. But I'm not going to have grudges with you. But you will notice that the distance is there. But I've forgiven you. If you call me, I'll respond. If we meet, we will chat. But I won't go out of my way to do things for you again. So you will know that now you're no longer placed here. You're placed at the far end. But I have forgiven you because I don't want you to hurt me again. And knowing how I can switch between calm and chaos, if I give you that opportunity again and the chaos erupts, I might harm you. And I don't want to do that. So I will love you from far. If you ask for something and I can give you, I will. If I don't have it, I won't stretch it. But if you're close, I will stretch to find it for you. But if you're far, I won't stretch it. I don't have. And that's it. In
this industry, a lot of artists, actors have come out to say that there are a lot of sabotage within one another. Have you experienced something like that that's needed for you to forgive?
Like as for sabotage, the media have plenty.
Tell us about it.
I don't know, for some weird reason, people fear my aura. They know that, hey, I didn't wait here. Pascaline Edwards, so they won't let you hear it. It's normal. That's one of the sabotage. Recently, there was a foreign production. The production ended. Then somebody said, but they were looking for somebody, like, why didn't you come? I said, where? Who? They said, Charlie, 50,000 biababu. I said, shit. So that's what the sabotage there. Hey, some of them, I know them. So when I meet you, I say, what time they do? So we sabotage.
Has it always been like that from when you started?
It has always been. And it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's in the corporate offices, it's everywhere. It's in the market, it's everywhere. It's normal. So the moment you understand that is normal, you don't stress over it. If it is really yours, the sabotage will go on, but you will get it. So me, I believe that what is mine will definitely come to me. If it is not mine, it's somebody's turn. Let them take it.
If you look at the industry now, comparing it to when you started, do you think that we've evolved to your expectation, or you think that is something that we
haven't evolved? Like I said, social media has just thrown light on the one we're doing old to this one. Because if you watch, we have a lot of stories.
Right.
But look at our movies. The treatment of the stories are different. So some people say they like the old stories, and it's the treatment.
Right.
We haven't evolved. We are doing the same old thing. It's just that the light has been shown on it. So we are seeing all the mistakes and all that before, now than before. For me, we haven't evolved.
Wow.
Yes.
That's tough.
We haven't.
If everything was supposed to be, equal, what would be your ideal industry?
Ideal industry means we have a guild that is working, the guild that will look for a job for you.
Right.
We will have our royalties being paid and all that. We don't have any of those. We had it then. We don't have it now. So,
wow.
We haven't evolved.
Apart from being on screen, have you thought of producing? Have you produced?
I tried, but it's not for me.
Okay.
I tried. Production. You have to have a heart of stone to be a producer, because you will see all the things that you are not supposed to see from your own colleagues. They will frustrate your life.
Right.
So me, I don't have that heart.
Okay.
I don't have that heart. I might produce one day, but for now I don't see it. Maybe if I will produce, it will be maybe a talk show or maybe short productions. But like as a movie, I will keep person on the set.
Wow.
Seriously.
Will you say I mean, it's going to come out as, I don't know, crazy, but
Okay.
have you ever regretted being an actress?
No, I don't regret anything in life. I don't. You see, I always say that, excuse me, but regret is for the fool.
Okay.
When you were going to drink this thing, you have to think, will it choke me? Will it run me? Whatever. You made a choice to drink it. So why will you regret it? I mean, if it went wrong, take charge of your responsibilities, correct it and move on. If you regret, you stay back, you will not move. So me, I don't.
We are having a conversation live from the Ari restaurant here in Osunyani Bar. If you're looking for a place to have like quality meals, good, dishes, you should visit. Because on Fridays they have bottomless shrimp and cocktails. And then on Sunday, they have what they call the Sunday roast. So if you're looking for a place to chill with your friends, family, have fun, just come to the Ari restaurant in Osu. What would be the biggest lesson you've learned so far?
The biggest lesson.
Especially in, when it comes to the industry.
The biggest lesson. Biggest lesson.
Because we don't regret.
Trust no one. Trust no one. In this industry, trust no one.
Wow.
Trust no one. No one. No one, oh. In this industry, trust no one. No one.
Do you want to explain?
No.
So, okay, you don't have regrets. I mean, you've learned lesson, but what will you say will be like one of the greatest time in your life being on screen, and you were grateful that you took this profession?
Oh, when I went to Windhoek, Namibia.
Okay.
Oh, I would never forget that experience.
Okay.
Namibia and Kenya, I will never forget that experience. I had the best time of my life. That was when I understood the word celebrity and I enjoyed it. So if you've heard me in interviews, I always say that Ghana, I'm not a star, I'm not a celebrity. Because we don't do celebrity things.
Really?
We don't treat our celebrities as even celebrities.
Oh.
Yes. From the airport in Namibia, from the airport in South Africa, the delegation in Namibia got to know that I was sitting waiting for my flight. So they prepared for me in Namibia when I had no idea. And I was the last person to get off the plane because I wanted to see things. So I waited for everybody. Not only they were there, security, waiting.
No.
Meanwhile, the person I was going to was there, didn't know what was happening. He saw the convoy and things.
So
and
it wasn't
like,
even his...
Who? No.
Wow.
He was like, according to him, he was like, who is coming here that this people? So he also was waiting to
surprised.
see who. So when I came out, I was at the end of the queue. Then I saw they pointed and everybody is looking. So I also looked back and I realized there's nobody. Some of us when you travel, jeans back there you are going. So then they say you. So everybody was no.
All for you.
So they said come. So I walked. Everybody was like, oh, okay, she's the one. Then they came. Then they covered me into hit in the car.
Wow.
Before my friend saw that, they are taking me away. So he had to follow. And then they stopped. We stopped, and then they asked him. I said, "Oh, he's my friend." He was okay. They joined the convoy.
Wow.
Then I was there for 2 weeks. They changed hotel for me every day because people will not allow me. Journalists, this, and they will take me through the back door. And I was like, "Wow, this is the life." I was like, "Yeah, man."
But don't you think we do that for other celebrities when they come here? I mean, I think that those people too, when they are in their country, I don't know, I might be wrong.
It makes sense though. It does. It does, because Nigeria, they treat us fine. Yeah, so it's cool. But that experience, dear, I'm not sure anybody has had it. Charlie, I was in the shop, my hand was table pen, 2 hours.
Signing autographs.
Autograph. They take the drop. The shop owner finally closed the shop. They had to come and whisk me away. I was like, hey, celebrity, then is you. Real celebrity level. We haven't seen anything in Ghana. What?
Wow.
Oh, that one I would never forget. That was when I realized, after all, I'm an actress.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was nice.
You mentioned Nigeria.
Nigeria, yes.
You've worked with them. What do you think
we started it in the 2000s, early 2000s.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think of their industry now compared to ours?
You know, one thing I love, not like,
Okay.
I love about Nigerians, when they want to learn, they learn and they learn it well.
Right.
And they always want to improve. When we started going to Nigeria, they came and they realized we had an actors guild. They came to sit in a meeting with us and notice how we were running the business. And they went and they created their own. And they're still running to today. Where is our own? I was a member of that guild.
Okay.
I was a member of the guild until Shegun and another person. I was here paying my dues. So if there's a job, they will call you because you pay your dues.
Right.
Until I was working too much, and then for some reason I forgot to pay my dues. If you don't pay, no, they'll cancel you out.
Oh.
Yes. Before you work in Nigeria, that was a rule. Before you work in Nigeria, whoever, the director bringing you or the producer will have to register you in the guild. So you pay dues. You don't just come and take the money and go.
Wow.
That was what. So they cast. You take the script to the guild and they will cast. So you say, oh, you have your cast coming from here. They agree to it. Oh, we know her. Then bring her. That's what they do. But you see, we started the thing, and then now we are fighting over positions.
Okay.
Small actors guild, we are fighting over positions.
If your son wanted to become an actor like yourself, would you encourage it?
No, I will not.
Why?
He tried.
Okay.
My son is not a talkative.
Okay.
So he can't be into acting.
Right.
He's the type that he's talkative with his friends, but when you take him outside, you won't get him to talk. He's not it. When he was a bit younger, British, some company came to do something about school and children, and he took part. That was when I realized that the guy is not there. But he does very beautiful camera work and editing.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So,
actually, I was even asking in the sense that if not your son, like a young person, wants to take filmmaking like as a profession, because there be sayings that filmmakers are poor.
I always say yes. I always say, you see, it is because of the way we handle the business here.
Right.
It's supposed to be show business, but we do the show more than the business.
Right.
And if you, the individual, want to take the business part of it as business, the industry will suffocate you so much that you will drop the business. That's what is happening. The moment an actor says that I have a manager, talk to my manager, pay him for you. But a musician will say my manager, and they accept it. But you talk about money because they don't want to pay. And that is why you won't get good. So they take their friends, my sister's friend, these new people always. So you see, the acting is not professional. That is what is happening. That is the thing. So anybody who comes to me that they want to act, I'll tell you that, look, if you're going to school, finish your school. Get your degree, get something to do, and then learn something with your hands, because you can't sit in your office the whole time. So learn something to do with your hands. Then take the acting. So if the acting doesn't favor you anymore, you can switch to do whatever you have. That's the best. Because acting in this country, I don't know, maybe when I'm there, they're going to be better there. I don't know.
Did you do it full
but
time
from
yourself?
Araba stamp them out to now, dear, it's not acting that is feeding me.
Okay.
So I can't say completely put yourself there. No, that one I would not advise it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to admit it, but it's a shame.
It is a shame.
Some
it's
of
a
us
big shame, my dear.
went to film school,
and then here you are.
We are filmmakers,
Charlie,
and so when we hear, so when you hear people like you say this, I mean,
there's some uncle here, mommy, why, bruh? I went to do exercise medicine to open my gym. If I hadn't done that all those years, I would have I would have been, hey, Kasama to you.
Wow.
By this time, dear, right now I need somebody to even do collaborations with, for business, not acting.
Okay.
So I'm looking at that one because you can't depend on acting.
Would you like to? I know you do stuff with your ambassadorial deal with Ohima.
Yes, I do.
Are there other things you do that you want to talk about?
I sew. I'm a fashion designer.
Right.
I sew and I teach. I teach fashion design too.
Okay.
So for now, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm looking at doing another stuff, but I want to make this one solid. Get people to work with, then a branch. Yes.
Okay. So if young people want to come in, learn from the great Pascaline, how do they?
My number is always there.
Okay.
You see, the problem with people is that the moment you say, "Oh, I want to help maybe 2 or 3 people for free," they are thinking that you give them, you are teaching them, free. You have to feed them transportation where they will sleep. Abba. I want to teach you the thing for free, but you have to buy your machines and other things that you need. I will educate you for free, because standing and giving you knowledge is more than what you are going to buy. But they will come and then somebody said, I don't have a place to sleep, and I'm like, Charlie.
Problem.
Charlie. Respect is not when you are in your house alone, you respect your parents. Lately, I've realized that social media, a lot of, even the elderly ones, the disrespect is too much. When the elderly disrespect and the children are disrespecting, who corrects who? It's sad. We have freedom of speech, yes. But freedom of speech doesn't mean disrespect. There are people who are in politics that I don't like them. I've never met them. I don't like the way they do things. But I would not sit on social media and write disrespectful comments or say disrespectful things about them. No matter what you do, they are old and they are leading you. So they embody 2 things. So you don't disrespect people. And I've realized that social media, anybody at all gets up, throw words around. Anybody at all, throw words around. And I wish the government would do something about that thing. It's either they're having too much freedom on social media or there's something wrong. If they have to cut some of the internet, the ban some of the things, I think they should. Because an elderly person sitting in his house, then you will see somebody that in no, you're kind of saying, I don't even know the word. The level crowd there, we are all human, so let's but you don't qualify to even open his gate as a gate man. Will sit on social media because he can afford a phone and buy data. Just insult anybody. They just choose and pick who they should insult. You don't do that. One day somebody will do something to somebody on social media, and by some divine intervention will meet the person in person. And then
it's happened a few times. So.
And then a couple of people did that to me, and then when they meet me, I was like, you said that. They look at you. Some people, if I open my DM for you, both Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, they will diss me, and then they'll come and be begging for money. Last time somebody said, I want to 20 cities. I won't mind you. But you see, when you do these things, then you will say that your family witches and things are behind you. You don't know spirits that people are carrying. You don't know gods that people are praying to. You don't know what people are doing. And not all of us are humans on this earth. Last time somebody said they saw one lady coming from the water and she could tell the person is mommy water. True or not? What if it's true? And you go and insult this person.
Right.
Come on. Things will happen to you and then you don't know what's going on. So for me, that's the only thing I'll tell the youth, and both the youth and the old.
Right.
If you want the younger ones to learn, start showing that respect to them so that you can correct them. But I will not condone to an elderly person just do a live and insult anybody, and then another younger person thinks it's fine. So that they too, they will do it. For me, I think the way they are taking them on, put them 1 month, 3 months, give them social work to do. They should sweep the gutters and things so that next time they watch their words. I think 2 years ago, Somebody wished our former president, Nanado,
Yes.
birthday, and wrote horrible things on
Just to
Twitter.
wish him.
Yes, and it was all negative. So at the moment I saw it, I was like, why would you do that? So I went and I commented. I said, no matter what you do, this man is elderly. If you had him in your house, in your home,
course.
you will be happy. You don't do this. Besides, now with this thing that you have said, karma can skip you and attack your lineage coming ahead of you, and nobody will know that it is this thing that you've written
did.
that has caused this. And I was expecting the so-called elites on Twitter to say
back it
something.
up, yeah.
Nobody said anything. And I'm like, what is this country turning into? Simple respect.
Wow.
So please, let's respect each other. Maybe if you don't respect me, I'm going to. You meet somebody who is carrying fire, you don't respect, you throw it on you. Simple.
We are about to close, right? But this just came to mind.
Good.
Recently, there's been like a video circulating about a teacher who was having sexual affairs with their students. When you saw it, what did you think
Seriously, I
about
haven't seen it.
Okay.
But I've heard
Right.
comments. I've heard people condemning, people
Right.
supporting and all that. For me, I'll say that, even though I've not seen it,
that? Okay.
there's an action and there's a reaction.
Right.
Whether the girl agreed or not, the elderly one is supposed to have known better.
Right.
Sometimes these little girls, when they grow and they have a lot of things on their body, they think they have arrived. And so you being a man, if you're not careful, you also get there and then you get overtaken by certain
Right.
things. So we should all watch ourselves. Nobody should blame the guy, nobody should blame the girl. But whatever punishment they both deserve, they both should get it. And this thing should not be happening at all. It should not be happening. No teacher should do this. And no student should also be proud and say, the teacher is my soul and my soul. It shouldn't be done. You went there to learn. Focus on your studies. Who do you want to become in future? Focus on it and learn and do what you're supposed to do. Sometimes, you see, some of these things happen in the schools. You go home and tell your parents, and they're like, oh, wait, because there's no cut, you're not bleeding, but you don't know what he's doing to the children.
That's a big deal.
The children, they don't know what's going inside of them. So sometimes parents too. Me, my son, even though he was a boy, normally they'll say, oh, boys, when they are going to school, there's nothing to worry about. It's only the girls that you have to. But my son in school, if you go to Tema, they will tell you, it was like I was in the school with them. I drop you off, you come home. Every 2-3 days I'm in the school, I'm checking what is going on, what is happening. Even when he went to uni, every weekend I'm there. I want to know what's up. Because, hey, pregnant for 9 months, then childbirth, then then you sit and fold your hands for some teacher to take care of your child. The teacher is there to help you, not to take up your responsibility.
Right.
90% of the work is you, the parent. The teacher is there to help. The teacher's job is to make sure that your education is going well. Yours is to train. The teacher is not supposed to train your child for you. These days, we don't train our children. We just feed them to grow, and that's it. So this one, as for this one, I said they both deserve to be punished. Both of them. I won't support that person or this person. They both deserve to be punished. They both deserve to be made scapegoat of so that it doesn't happen again.
Talking about parenting, I've spoken to a few women, and one thing I find in common is that some way, somehow, they've been abused by men. You speak to some ladies and then they tell you that, oh, when I was a kid, my uncle or my cousin touched me, this person raped me. And you spoke about having a son and being in his life, you know, through and out.
Yeah.
What will you have to say to young men or even other parents about, you know, raising their male species?
Me, I would say that whether you, the mother, was abused or not,
Right.
it is no excuse for you to neglect your child. Whether you were raped or not, it is no excuse for you to abandon your child.
Okay.
Because number one, that child didn't ask to be born. You had your issues. Solve your issues. If you're not ready for childbirth, don't give birth. If you're not healed, don't jump into the next relationship. Most women think that when I'm hurt and I meet a new man, that new person will help me heal. No. That person is coming to now rub on the wound. That wound will never heal. And if you're not careful, he will treat you the same way the other person treated you. So that wound, you will carry it. It will not heal. If you live a relationship, heal yourself. Be mentally and physically, everything, spiritually sound before you enter another relationship. So you being abused when you were a child, raped and all that, talk to me. I was. When I didn't even know what was abuse, I was abused. I was raped. And so it is me. I had to heal. And it was my choice to give birth. I carried the baby and I gave birth. He didn't ask. So it is my responsibility to make sure that that child has a better life. And I have to also make sure that he doesn't get abused and raped like me. So this pain thing that we sometimes carry on our shoulders, I said that we are looking for attention. Because it's in the past. You want to dwell in the past. And you have somebody to take care of to enter the future. And you want to carry your baggage and you abandon that child. What do you expect? Same procedure. So it has to end with you. The moment I noticed that, look, this pregnancy, it has come to stay. Okay, I'm going to have a child. I accepted it. When I gave birth, I studied the child. I said, hey, so I have responsibility now. I need to protect this child until he's able to stand on his feet. And the moment I made that decision, that was it. No matter what, I could be sitting here right now, my son will call me, I will answer the call. If I can't talk, I'll tell him I'll call you later. And I'll call and I will listen to what he has to say. If there's something I can't help with, I will. If it's an advice, I will. Sometimes I say, look, I miss you, come home. He will come and spend a week with me, and then he will go back. Because he is my responsibility for life. But some of we the mothers, we want to carry our trauma for everybody to know. So if I tell you about my trauma, you will not even believe I'm sitting here.
You said you made a decision that this is my son and this is my responsibility.
That is it.
How easy is it for someone who has gone through such, situation as you to heal from?
You see, your healing starts from accepting that, yes, it happened to me. And yes, I am hurt. If it's coming from a man, avoid men for a while. Heal yourself. Make sure you know that this is what I want. I want this kind of man. Because if you don't heal, you will keep repeating the same thing. You will not even see good for good. Anything good coming your way, you see it as bad. And that is what is happening to most women. The moment the relationship is perfect, they go back and say, hey, who will be down? Now we cry, it could be a setup. It could be and we ourselves will mess it up. You are still not healed. And you will carry it onto the children. They do the least thing, you want to beat them. And I've seen and heard some mothers, why would you say that? The child is not the child's fault. The Ghana people, the way they say the word cry, sometimes I wonder, did you really give birth to this child? Did you actually feel some pain? You understand?
It's all trauma that they've kept.
Exactly.
Transferring it on the child.
When I gave birth, they came and they did, I think, a naming ceremony. Right. After that, nothing. Everything else I had to do for myself. No feeding, no hospital fees, nothing, no school fees, nothing till till today. Is it his fault?
No.
No. It's the father's fault. So if I have any issue, it is with him, not with my son. So where is the trauma coming from? The trauma ended with his father. He is a new version. Recently, we sat down and I said, Sammy, you know what? I think during your childhood, I did certain things that I'm not proud of. But even me, I was still finding myself and still growing. So if along the line I've hurt you, I'm sorry. And he said, Mommy, it's true. But what happened strengthened me. And I said, thank God for learning from. And we had a conversation. So he understands me. I tried to have that same conversation with my mother. It didn't go down well. You see,
still hasn't.
Everybody, yes. Yeah. Everybody and their own. But as a mother, you have to be the bigger fool,
Right.
or the bigger wiser,
Better.
or the better person, whatever. You have to acknowledge that you have neglected, even though the child is with you. The child didn't get any care, any love, anything from you because of your trauma. So you have to acknowledge that it is not his fault. Well, I am hurt, the pain is there. Let me throw the pain away and for your own good, and concentrate on your children. You realize that the way you are seeing your children as they are bad, they are not that bad after all. It is because of your pain. You are talking from that pain angle.
Right.
If you drop it, some of us, we are expecting the men to come and say they are sorry. They will not come. They're sorry, no, Emma. So one can say, forgive yourself for allowing somebody to do that to you, and then move on. That's what I always say to people. Because this one, you want to go and pay a psychologist to talk to you. Hey, you see?
Charlie, I mean, what you've done right now is free therapy.
It's free
Whoever
therapy.
is watching,
Free therapy.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Myself, I've learned a lot.
That is it.
And I believe that those who are watching us,
I said
I'm
that
also,
for a mother, me, I categorize women into two forms.
Okay.
There are mothers and there are baby making machines. They are all women.
Okay.
But they are mothers and they are baby making machines. The baby making machines, they don't care. They drop it and go. They have their aunties and their mothers taking care of their children for them. They don't have that mother thing. And then there are the mothers who they will want to protect their children, make sure their children are doing well. And there are men like that too. Everywhere they will drop, they will go. So if you're not lucky, you have a mother who is also like that, then you are on your own. So when you come out, use that your experience to better your life and your children. That's all. This one, you don't need anybody to come and tell you. The brain is there. Simple. You don't have to go to church and say, Nyankupo, katamame. It says you, and you're physical something. Direct it and move on. That's it.
All right. It's been an interesting one. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Pascaline Edwards.
Yes.
When I hear your surname, I'm confused. I don't know where you are from.
Don't be confused. I'm
Okay.
Ghan.
Okay.
My father is part Ghan, part Portuguese.
Okay.
And my mother is white.
Oh,
She's
okay.
Swiss.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you
She's
very
part. The part, the plenty.
Plenty.
So I'm Ghanaian, so I've accepted it.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.